Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen. We are here with our students from the MINI-MUN project. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Could you tell us please what exactly is the MINI-MUN project?
So the MINI-MUN project is a project where students are taking part in the MUN, and so we're just 16 we're students, and we're just normally taking part in the MUN.
Yeah, it's just in simulation, so just as she said, we're just normal students, and yeah, there's not more to say.
So how did you start? When was your first experience with MUN conferences, and when was the first time you took the role of a delegate?
So the first time we did this, I think before the summer break. We took part in a school project, and it was a mini MUN, so there were only students from our school, and yes, it was a school project, and that was the first time.
What exactly was your topic back then at the school project at your mini MUN, and what did you do at that time?
Eradicating extreme poverty.
Yes,
Oh, yes,
we had the
I remember.
we had the 8 Millennium Development Goals, so it's like about poverty and other things, to help people in development countries. So we did that, and we were different delegations. So just as here, we always were different countries, and we represented them, and that was all what it was about.
So you already came into contact with the topics of the Millennium Development Goals and the humanitarian nature of the United Nations and the crisis that we face in today's world. So how did that lead to the topic or to your preparation for the HRC here at the BIMUN conference?
Well, I would say we have a lot to do with people that don't have it as good as we are. And yeah, that's what we are focusing on at the moment. People that live in extreme poverty or are refugees, just third world countries, etc.
And we're doing very much about internally displaced persons. That's actually our goal, because they don't have exactly the same rights or the same safety as the refugees. And so our position, we are fighting for them so that they get more rights.
Okay, so this is your now half the week is behind this. What have you been debating so far, or what have been the discussions in your committee about human rights?
Okay, so as you said, we're talking about human rights, and especially we talked about, as the other mentioned already, we talked about refugees and IDPs. We talked about how we could help them, and also how we could reduce refugees, and which states would be able to help the refugees, and who could spend money on helping refugees, especially how we could help developing countries with their refugees. And really, as the other one said, IDPs are a huge topic for us too, because they're not having the same rights. And yes, we're also focusing on IDPs and how we could help them.
Okay, so what are the different positions in your committee? Who are the countries supporting or in favor of support, and how are the different approaches to the problem?
Well, we're not directly countries, we're NGOs, non-governmental organizations. And well, in total, everybody's more for refugees, if you ask me. Well, they're focusing a lot on helping refugees and making the world a better place so they do not have to leave their home countries anymore.
Sometimes it's not even possible to help them, because some countries, they refuse to let us help, so it's not always that easy. And as she just said, we try to help the IDPs and to get more rights for them, but the most people, they concentrate very much on refugees, so that's a problem too, to really make clear that IDPs are more important for us. Just they have the same importance, but we just want more rights for them. And there's not really a real definition. IDP isn't really official. So that's the thing what we want to change too.
I would say we have the hardest part in this thing, because we cannot take a proper position. We cannot say, okay, we do this or we do that, because we cannot decide for states.
All right, thanks. So do you feel when you talk about these issues and these problems and these challenges with the other delegations, do you feel that you understand now what the United Nations face when they try to deal with these issues, and what problems they in the real UN might face?
Oh yes, of course. I think so. It's really like when you take part in this conferences, you really get the feeling that you're in the real UN, and you really understand the problems they're talking about, and you're thinking more about the topics you're talking about, and you're getting deeper inside it. And also, I never thought of before about people like IDPs or things like that, and now after this, it's the first time I thought about it, and I also see now that there are a lot of huge problems in the world that need to be solved, and I think that the UN is really helpful in this part and to help the people all over the world.
Yeah, I can only agree. I think the UN has a really good job, but also difficult because, well, I think I can speak for all of us. Since we're students, we do not have the experience that other people in this committee have. We do not know a lot of things, but it's great to learn what they really do. And yeah, it's, like we said, a great experience.
So do you feel that this experience might help you in your career or choosing your career?
Yeah, it gives a new sight on how we live, because I mean, we live in Germany and I think we have very good lives and we're more safe than the rest of the world. Our problems, you can't really compare them to the problems they have in other countries, and in development countries who live under extreme conditions of poverty or other things. And but seriously, I'm not that sure if I really want to do something in future more in this way. I'm not really sure. I don't have that much plans about my future, and I'm still in school. We're all students, as we said. So yeah, but I think it's a very, very interesting topic, maybe, but yeah, I can say that now.
So I think for me it's really great to be here, and it's a great experience, and I think I learned a lot of new things here. And I think especially the English is really good to talk that much English, and I think you learn also English that you would never learn in school, because they use vocabulary here we would never use in school. And also it's a great experience to meet other people from all over the world. And so I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do after school, but maybe I'm going to do something so that it will help me that I'm here, but I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
So now you might test this vocabulary of yours. Maybe you want to give me each one word that you will take with you after the conference, one word that has impressed you or that will last with you, or that sums up the experience that you're talking about that you received here at BIMUN Conference 2014.
I can begin. Well, a very important word for me about what I thought was transformation, because it's about the change. It's really that you can do something, because I think that our generation, like people my age, they don't always have the feeling that they can help, and if there are problems, they say, yeah, what can I do? But it's the thing that you can do something. Even, I mean, we're just 16-year-old students, but still we're here in the BIMUN, and it's a great experience. You get another sight onto the world and the problems, and you learn very much. So, and you can see that you can still do something no matter in which position you are. So it's always possible to do something and to help other people, and that's very important to me. And that's the thing which I'm really going to take with me if this project here is over.
Well, I would say it would be effects, about what things affect certain people and what can we do and how will it affect different people. And yeah, that's what I would say, because I think everything that we do has an effect. It doesn't always have to be positive, but it doesn't always have to be negative. So yeah.
I think my word would be compromise, and to compromise because often you are having an opinion, but the other ones don't have the same opinion, and so you need to talk about it, and you need to learn to accept the other opinions, but also the others need to think about your opinion. So it's all about to compromise and to find a good compromise.
Hey, thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.